monthly open mic welcome to Jason Thomas.
Woo! Which is like crutches to defend the ones that fell today. I'll be 40.
Hello everyone. I want to start with a word that any woman can say that really pisses me off, which is anymore. And that's in the following context. Like, I'm sorry, I don't do anything on the first date anymore. And basically what you're telling me is that not only am I not going to do anything tonight, which is bad enough to begin with, but some other guy got the fast pass? Well, fuck you, let him take you to Wendy's. And it's not like the first date isn't difficult enough to begin with. There's nothing she's going to have an interest in that I want to do. And here's why. When I go out with a guy friend, I want to go someplace nice, Morton's, Roost Chris, have a steak, a couple of drinks, enjoy the time with a good friend, reminisce a little bit. I'm out with a woman I haven't done anything with yet. The dollar menu at Del Taco is about right. And it's not the money at all. It's the fact that I'd have to put a gun in my mouth and kill myself if I thought she were going to her friends and bragging that she got me to take her to the Polo Lounge, Spago, listen to her run her mouth a couple hours, drop a few bills on the tab, and then walk away empty-handed. But if she wants to tell every single person that she knows that we went to the Pizza Hut buffet in Dutch and I walked away with blue balls, that's fine with me. Bottom line is, once I drop a load, we can go someplace without a kiddie menu. Until then, try not to supersize anything. And, you know, I get the ones that do nothing but complain anyway, and the intellectual ones are the worst. This one, she says, Jason, you think of nothing but sex, you treat me like a piece of meat. I want a guy to get closer to my mind. I put my dick in her mouth, was only a couple inches away. You know, I mean, but even those, I mean, they're all wanting to play hard to get. Any woman that you encounter, like, a conversation doesn't help it either. I walked up to these two girls and I said, hey, which one of you wants to give me a blowjob? Because that's how I like to start, with conversation. I think that's the bedrock of any relationship. So you got to get going that way and then move on. So the first one, she's got this major attitude. She wants to play hard to get. She says, well, that depends. How big is it? The second one looks up and says, inches. And we're not going to wait forever. You need to make up your mind, show some mutual interest. Things change for me a little bit because I'm getting older, as we all are. I just turned 30. And this ex of mine, she says, Jason, you need to learn to grow up and commit. You're getting to that age. And I understand what she's saying, but I disagree a little bit. I need, and I'm the first one to admit that I need 10 more years to be able to say the one phrase every guy waits to tell that special woman in his life. You know, I'm old enough to be your father. And I am just not there yet. In most states. I do need time to grow as the same one, she's busting my balls. She says, well, Jason, you're turning 30. Should I send you some Viagra? Are you able to get it up anymore? And my answer was, well, yes. But, you know, she got me thinking, I will admit, you get older as a guy, the ones who have gotten to that age know this, it doesn't just happen out of the blue as much as it does anymore. As much as it did anymore. You know, when you're a young guy, you know, you're about 13, you're just finding out how things work, and you got to lock yourself in the room about 20 times a day, and you don't really have any control over it. And then I thought, it's not that I'm 30, that doesn't happen anymore on its own. It's just that now that I am 30, I'm not around so many other 12, 13-year-olds anymore. I mean, it's just, it's an incidental thing. It's not a direct response. But I have some good news to tell everyone. I just had my first television interview. You know, you can feel free to congratulate me on that. It didn't go as well as I was hoping, because usually when you see one of the comics you like, someplace like Leno, Letterman, Kimmel, one of those places, they'll go on. And the host is not trying to bust the guy's balls. He's just going to ask him some softball questions to basically let him do his act from the chair. But this Chris Hansen would not let me get a single joke. That guy's an asshole. I'm Jason Thomas.
I did something that